Well, hello everybody. Happy Friday. It's another end of a fantastic week and going into a really great weekend. Here in Colorado and Denver, we're supposed to be in the 90s, so a little bit different than when we had snow a couple of weeks ago. But I wanted to remind everybody why I was doing all of these Facebook Lives and leading up to my boot camp coming up on the 23rd is I just wanted to add added value to everyone, whether you're going to be there or not, and to really have this communication and this connection with you. So I wanted to do this in a way. Hey, Robert, wanted to be able to bring you some ideas that hopefully that you will be able to take little nuggets and to be able to apply them in your life and in your business. So let's go back to Wednesday. I started off Wednesday with the concept, are you hiding in plain sight? And I got a lot of response. It really touched a nerve. And I gave the challenge to really look at the things that are special about you, the things that are unique, that is really what makes you what I would call a celebrity, what makes you different. And then the next day was an expansion of that. Now that you have seen those things, what are the things that you're going to write? And I challenge you to either put out a video, a speech, or to write it at least, to put it into a form that you can then share. So today is the culmination of that. Is now you're special, you know that. Hopefully you know that by now. But what are you going to do with it now? That's the now what. What are you going to do to showcase that information, that piece of you, that allows other people to benefit from who and what you are? I was having a meeting with someone that I have known for a long time. Paula, hi, thank you for the time today. Is that what it is that, why we have this stumbling block that we are, how should I put it? We have a tendency to not want to share because we don't want to seem egotistical. We don't want to be seen as someone that it's all about us. And so this is how I've really reflected about how I share, is that while many times I'm the subject, I am not the message. The message is a conduit that goes through me. It's not who I am, and I just have the privilege and the honor of being able to do that. And so thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. One of the things that I'm going to suggest for you for the challenge for today is by the end of the weekend, you have this information now. You have at least something started to be able to share with your group, with the world. Now, how are you going to share it? What vehicle are you going to use? Are you going to do a Facebook Live and just reach out and see who connects with your message? Are you going to write an article, a blog? Are you going to reach out to someone and actually ask to be a guest on their podcast, to be able to have that connection with their audience? And this is the moment that really creates most of the fear for us, I think, because it's like throwing a party, and the fear is, will anybody say yes and show up? And so when we reach out and ask, can we be a member or can we be a speaker? Can we give you some content for your newsletter? The risk is that we could, hey Jill, the risk is that we could have it could just stop us. And we need to have that ability to just say, yes, no, it's not anything that we can control, but we control our action. And so by reaching out is actually the win. And so one of my little Garyisms is the right no is better than the wrong yes. So really trust the process and put yourself out there. So the challenge here is all of the work that you've been doing throughout the week is now to go ahead and decide and release that between now and Monday morning. We're going to take the weekend off on these Facebook Lives for the weekend, and I'll be back on Monday. But what I would love to have you do is as you decide how you're going to showcase you, would you please just put a comment here or just email me at gary@garybarnesinternational.com, and I would just love to see what the actions that you're taking to get your message out to the world. And I haven't been doing this. I should be doing this. Would you please, let people know about the boot camp that's coming up? It's June 23, 24, and 25. And it's here in Denver. It's the last 3-day event that I'm doing. Hey, Candy. It's the last 3-day event that I'm doing in 2017. And we have people flying in from around the country, from Puerto Rico. And it's just, there's so much excitement around this. But the biggest challenge is letting people know that it is happening. So if you would help me with that, I would really appreciate it. Now, next week, we are going to get into something that we're inaugurating at the boot camp, and it's called the 100,000 Touch Challenge. And whether you're at the boot camp or not able to come this time, I'm wanting to showcase it here with you so that you can benefit from it. And really, it's not about just getting names on a list, having a number of friends on your fan page or on your Facebook or LinkedIn. It's really, hey, Janice, it's really about how to build relationships, how to make those meaningful connections. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this because the challenge at the boot camp is over 3 days. The challenge is to touch 100,000 individual, separate people. And so this is going to go around the world. So we're going to have a blast doing that. I'm really looking forward to it. So with that, have a wonderful weekend. If you have any questions about what we're doing in any of these 3 challenges from Wednesday, yesterday, and today, reach out to me at GaryBarnesInternational.com. Put a post here on the thread for this video live, and I will get back to you. So it is the application. I don't want it to just be information. I have another little saying is that sometimes we get so much information, we get that information constipation. We get so much it never comes out. And so what we want to do is to be able to release this so that you, each one of you that have been so generous with your time to be on these video lives and watching it later on, that you see the benefits and the results. So with that, have a phenomenal weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.